Welcome back. You're watching the breaking news show on CNN News 18, and the 5th India-United States 2+2 Ministerial Dialogue, which will be held today in the national capital, will be beginning any time from now. And in fact, we're getting you the live visuals before the meeting. Leaders have started arriving, and US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin will be meeting External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar and Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. And now this meeting is an important strategic dialogue, allowing both nations to engage in extensive discussions on a variety of bilateral, regional and global issues. And we are getting you the live visuals from Sushma Swaraj Bhavan in New Delhi, where the meeting is slated to take place. The meeting will be beginning any time from now. Now, the key topics which are expected to be addressed include enhancing defense cooperation. And right now we have CNN News 18's Abhishek Jha with us on the story. Abhishek, what are the latest updates and what's happening as far as this meeting is concerned?
Well, the four ministers, Minister Lloyd, Defense Minister of USA, Secretary Blinken, Rajnath Singh, Defense Minister of India, and External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar all have these statements for Bhavan. And a few minutes from now, there will be a family photo where all the leaders will be standing and giving photographers an opportunity. After that, the meeting, the three sessions of different topics that the leaders are going to discuss. That will start. They will be discussing about the bilateral cooperation development agenda. And while we are talking, the leaders have arrived at this moment, and there is going to be this event.
Right. Abhishek, also, so we are getting you the visuals live from Sushma Swaraj Bhavan. You can see Defense Minister Rajnath Singh arriving for the ministerial dialogue that is going to take place. In fact, Antony Blinken, Lloyd Austin and External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar is also accompanying him, and they are now getting ready for the photo op that is going to take place. So, live visuals on your screens right now from Sushma Swaraj Bhavan, where US Secretary of State Antony Blinken is with US Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, and from the Indian side there is Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar, and the photo op is happening currently, and the 2+2 ministerial dialogue will be starting any time from now at the Sushma Swaraj Bhavan in New Delhi. And we have CNN News 18's Abhishek Jha with us on the story. Abhishek, so what's on the agenda, and what is going to be the key focus of this meeting?
Well, the leaders are of course going to discuss about Indo-Pacific, South China cooperation, defense agreements, and also about the regional and global issues that of course will involve what is happening in Israel and Hamas fight, and the humanitarian crisis that has emanated from that conflict. We know that a huge number of thousands of people have been shifted or moved away from their homes in Gaza, in the counter-offensive that Israel has launched, and that has created a huge humanitarian crisis where India and the many world leaders have also called for a ceasefire. But at the same time, India has maintained its stance of condemning the terrorism of Hamas as well, and that is where Indian and USA stance are, in congruence with each other. Unlike in the past, where during Russian attack on Ukraine, India did not condemn the Russian action the way USA wanted. So that is clearly something that these two sides have common this time. Also, what is happening in South China Sea, the dominance of China is something that the leaders will discuss, because they have been calling for this open, transparent and free and independent navigation routes for the world over where about 60% of the world trade happens through the Indo-Pacific and South China Sea corridor. So that area remains to be free and independent for every other country and not dominated by any particular country, that is specifically China. Also, the kind of engagement the India and USA have expressed eagerness in the recent past that included new and emerging technology, defense cooperation, defense manufacturing of US companies in India, then semiconductor manufacturing and the skill training of Indians in that industry. Issues like climate change or renewable energy sectors. These are also issues that will be discussed when the ministers are meeting and trying to discuss all gamut of the bilateral cooperation and relations.
Right. Also, Abhishek, can we also expect discussion on the rising diplomatic tension between India and Canada?
Well, to a great extent, this is a possibility, though there has not been any confirmation on this. In fact, yesterday when the question was asked to the Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson in the Baki, did not say clearly whether the two will be discussed, but we know that since apparently USA had provided the intelligence on the basis of which Prime Minister of Canada
US 2+2 minister. I begin by inviting my senior colleague, the Minister of Defense, Sri Rajnath Singh ji, to make the opening remarks.